guys, it's Liv. Welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about labiaplasty. I recently had the procedure done, actually 2 weeks ago. And the reason that I wanted to make this video is because when I was researching labiaplasty, I found a lot of good information on Google, don't get me wrong, but there was honestly only 4 YouTube videos of other women expressing their surgery, recovery time, results, were they happy, yada yada yada. So I wanted to come on here and explain why I got my surgery done, what it was like for me, and moment of truth, the drum roll please. Am I happy with the results? I am not gonna sugarcoat it for you guys. I honestly did not like my lady bits. It was just a little messy down there. For those of you who don't know what a labia is, it is basically a woman has lips and then it's almost a second pair of lips. That is how I would describe labias to people who don't know what I'm talking about. And mine was slightly enlarged. It caused me a little bit of discomfort on my day-to-day life, but like I said, I'm gonna be honest, I got it 99.9% for cosmetic reasons alone. Let's talk about my surgery day. Going into my surgery, I was so nervous. I'm one of those people who has never had their tonsils removed, never been put under, never had a cast, got stitches, nothing. I am a baby when it comes to medical things, so I definitely didn't know what to expect. But overall, my surgery day was absolutely amazing. I walked into the clinic. It was around 9 a.m. on a Friday. I remember it clear as day. I was told to have a late breakfast, so I ended up going to McDonald's and I had an Egg McMuffin. I wore some sweatpants and just a hoodie. I had a wonderful lady taking care of me. She walked me to the back room. I got weighed, asked a couple questions about my health just to confirm things. And that is when I changed into my robe and I got my oral sedation pills. And I have never been under oral sedation, so it was a little bit nervous, but she described the feeling similar to being drunk.
I didn't feel anything.
Yeah. I was told to wait an hour to an hour and a half, depending on when the pills kicked in. They said it was probably going to be closer to an hour just because I do have a very small body frame. As time goes by, I didn't really feel anything until about the 30-minute mark. I wouldn't say I felt necessarily drunk, but definitely lift up your arms, they drop. Very heavy, almost like a sleeping pill. But flash forward to an hour mark, the nurse comes and gets me and I get moved from a separate little waiting room to the actual surgery room. In this surgery room, it was your typical big bright lights. They hooked up my fingers to a heartbeat. Sorry, I don't know what that's called. Forgive me. This is the moment I was the most nervous for. The needle, the local anesthesia going into you know what. He told me this may pinch a little bit, and he proceeded to stick a needle inside my labia. Honestly though, it was maybe 2 out of 10 on the pain scale. I was expecting so much worse. I was reading reviews from other women nonstop leading up to the surgery day, but honestly, if anything, it was the slightest little pinch. He froze me, he quickly marked me up, and before you know it, he was cutting me. I was kind of just laying there, taking it all in and being very, very excited, knowing that I'm finally here, the day has come, I'm not gonna have a large labia anymore, I'm gonna have my dream peach, if you will. Got the wedge method. It took, honestly, I wanna say 30 minutes. Once he was done stitching me up, I was cracking jokes with him and the other nurse on the way out, and she helped me get dressed, back into my sweatpants, and out the door I went. Day 1 was pretty rough, not gonna lie. My peeing was burning. I have never felt a sensation the way I did Day 1 post-op. Oh my God. I was told to constantly put on polysporin, keep the area elevated, ice packs 24/7. I think it was 20 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and that is exactly what I was doing. Day 2 post-op was a million times better. I was still swollen. I was still waddling around like a penguin when I had to get to the washroom to go pee. But overall, my peeing was not burning, and I wasn't dreading going to the washroom, which was very uncomfortable during Day 1. Was taking my pain meds every 4 hours as I was prescribed. Honestly, I felt amazing. Day 2, I was obviously not myself, but pain-wise, absolutely amazing. Do want to flash forward a couple days as I overall had a really smooth recovery. Day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think on day 7 I was walking completely normal. I did, however, notice that although I was walking normal, I wasn't able to sit in a chair the way I am now. I don't know why. It was just when I tried to sit at almost like a 90-degree angle, it was absolutely burning. So I basically, if I was in the car, I just sat on my knees like this and we were all good. Overall, now that 2 weeks has passed, I am absolutely amazed with my results. I'm so glad I went through with the surgery. I look completely different. You cannot recognize me down there from my before and after pictures. He took off just the right amount. So overall, I would 110% recommend this surgery to any women who have insecurities or pain, uncomfortable, whether it be for aesthetic reasons or not. I know plastic surgery can be very taboo. This was my first ever surgery, let alone cosmetic. And I know it's a very touchy subject, especially as women. We don't want to go to our friends and tell them we're getting work done down there. It's just kind of embarrassing, and I know how you guys feel, but honestly, I am so happy I did. With that being said, there are a couple things you do need to consider if you do want to get labiaplasty. Number 1, it's not cheap. When you are so insecure about something and you're dying to get it changed, I was ready to do anything. I was ready to sell my damn soul. Number 2 would be, I thankfully had a very quick recovery, but if you work maybe a very active job or you're at a desk, for example, I couldn't sit right for about 7 days, I would definitely make sure that you take off work at least 7 full days. And number 3, be prepared to buy the supplies that go with labiaplasty. Number 1 was the pain meds. They did help a lot. Even though I started taping off of them by day 3, I could not have done day 1 without those pain meds. Absolutely not. 2, you're gonna need so much ice, girl. Your whole freezer is gonna be full of ice. Whether you get ice packs that are already the soft reusable ones or you just buy bags of ice, you are going to need so much ice. 3, I would recommend buying face cloths if you don't already have. I personally don't use face cloths, so I wasn't gonna use a towel to do this, but when I was wiping after I went pee for the first initial week, I was not using toilet paper. I was using cotton face cloths only, and that really helped a lot. 5, speaking of cotton, you need to go and get yourself some granny panties. I know what you're thinking, Liv. Granny panties, are you kidding me? Trust me, they saved my life. I am on day 14 and I'm still not wearing regular panties. I have been wearing hipsters, if you guys know what those are, cheeksters, if you will. I'm not sure. Victoria's Secret everywhere calls them different names, but you are not going to be able to wear a thong. I don't think I'm going to be wearing a thong at least for another week. So you need to get yourself some grannies so that when you stick your pad or your panty liner up against your underwear, that underwear needs to be big enough to hold everything in place and also not scrape the sides where your stitches may be, which of course you do not want to pop a stitch. So you need to go get yourself, I honestly want to say get like 10 pairs, just go crazy. Number 6, are we on number 6? I would recommend definitely stocking up on your favorite television shows, Netflix, because girl, you are going to be in bed for 1 week. I was going stir crazy. I'm not much of a TV or movie watcher, so I was very, very bored, but I would stock up on anything, books, magazines, TV shows. You are going to need them to pass time, because all I did for the first 5 days, lay in bed, ice, go to pee. Lay in bed, ice, go to pee. Was constantly icing and trying to avoid walking. And I'm not sure if I was being too strict on myself, but whatever I did seemed to work because I was feeling absolutely amazing by day 6. So guys, I think I covered everything that was worth covering. If anybody has any questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to answer them for you because, like I said at the beginning of this video, it was very, very hard to find actual women speaking out on their labiaplasty procedures. So I am just glad to speak my 2 cents on the matter and get some more information for other women looking to get the surgery done, whether it's for them or if you're looking into it for your girlfriend or wife. I definitely recommend it, and as silly as it sounds, it has honestly changed my life already. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos very, very soon. And I think I'm going to do one more update on the labiaplasty. If anybody has any questions, thank you guys for watching.